In this episode of Production Diaries, I'll be working with Encryptaeon, who are a largely self-produced metal band, but have asked for my help tracking vocals. That's me there, that's the singer Tom, and that's Matt. He's pretty much the project leader. So, what follows are my 8 tips and tricks for recording vocals from the perspective of a project studio producer like myself. Let's do this. Tip 1. Acoustic Treatment. Use an acoustically treated room. If you're unsure how good your room is for recording in, do your best to make it completely dead. This back wall covered in acoustic tiles does the job for us, and we use the SE Electronics reflection filter to minimise reflections from the room and noise from the computers. Tip 2. Know your microphone. Think about your microphones, research what you have available and find out what is going to be best for the job. For instance, I will usually default to the now discontinued SE2000 large diaphragm condenser when I'm recording vocals. However, in this instance I think it might be a bit too delicate for a metal vocalist, so I placed it further away. I'm also using an ancient Shure Unisphere 1 to bear the brunt of the vocals. It's the older brother of the SM58 and it just sounds a bit warmer and a little bit more pleasing. Tip 3. Pop filters. Pop filters do no damage to a vocal recording but can save you an awful lot of hassle with plosives and sibilants. Let me demonstrate with this cheap pop filter. I think it cost me about £8, and my voiceover mic. Peter Piper picked a pack of pumpled pum pum patum pum 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 pum. Okay, now without. Peter Piper pooped his C. Like, you can't do that. Pa pa pa. No, that's awful. You can't use that. It also will do a psychological job of backing your singer away from the microphone, because if they get too close to it, it's going to sound like a film preview. And that's fine if you're doing a film preview, but we're not. Use a pop filter. There is no excuse not to. They are inexpensive, they do no damage, and they will save you so much hassle. Okay? Do it. Tip 4. Let your singer warm up. Always let your singer warm up. It is absolutely imperative that you get the best takes, and that is only going to happen if they have warmed up. Warming up also means they're less likely to injure themselves, and no one wants to take care of that. And provide them with warm drinks. How does that help?
Tea is a good lubricator.
Oh yeah.
And it keeps your throat from becoming too blocked. Generally, you shouldn't have milk with tea if you're doing vocals.
Ah.
Cold will
Well, it's a shock to the
make
throat, so it will tense up.
Oh, okay.
But if it's too hot, it will just burn your throat. Which is
Room
why I'm not
temperature.
drinking this
So
now.
warm rather than hot.
room temperature water is literally the best thing. Everyone will tell you that.
Tip 5. Patience! Be patient with the band. This is probably the most attention the singer and his lyrics have ever received from his bandmates, so it's entirely possible they will want to change some specific lyrics to help the flow.
What it is, but don't leave so many gaps between each of the words, if that's doable, or do you have to take breaths in between every word?
I'll have to take breaths between every word.
Which leads quite neatly onto my next point. Tip 6. Make suggestions. If you've been hired by a band as a recording engineer, all you really need to do is hit record. If, however, you've been hired as a producer, that means they want your opinion on the tracks, especially if they're unsure about a particular section. Trust your instincts and give advice. What are the vocals you took out of it? Yeah, just keep in one word per beat. Tip 7. Take breaks. Every hour I will insist on a 10-minute air and water break, especially if you're recording something particularly active like drums or particularly draining like vocals. I know 38 degrees Celsius won't seem like much to many of you out there, however that is melting point for a British person. You can see Matt here slowly melting away into oblivion. Tip 8. Guide vocals. Guide vocals like these can be really useful just in case a singer forgets what they're supposed to be doing by way of pitch or rhythm. This can often be the case if someone else has written the lyrics, as in this song. Guide takes don't have to be good quality. You can record them with your phone if you really want to. The quality doesn't matter as long as it's clear what the goal is. It's just a template. It doesn't need to be perfect. So there you have it. Those are my 8 tips for recording vocals. I hope you found this useful. Please comment if that's the case, and please don't hesitate with any queries about anything, I guess. Please subscribe and please like so we know to carry on doing the production diaries. I've been Liam, this has been the Stab Pounder Production Diaries, and I'm leaving now. Goodbye.